Well, if you're going to go out looking for gold mines or buried treasure, this is one way of doing it. Or we can go a little bit more modern and do it this way. And no, I'm not doing a service on this. This is going to be our kitchen. Hint, hint. Okay, if you've ever taken a road trip, a long road trip, you know that your food options aren't well, they're limited. You either bring stuff with you, which is usually prepackaged stuff, or you do fast food, you do truck stop food, and all of them kind of work. Um, I've been driving commercially for one reason or another for quite a while. Truck stop food can be really good, and it can also be really, really terrible. You can get fast food, but that gets old very quickly. My idea is to create fresh food cooked while on the road. And I'll kind of give you an explanation. It's easier on this engine to show what I'm talking about. And you'll see the difficulties I'm going to have with my truck in regards to trying to do that. But basically, you have a oven right here. This is a portable oven. Temperatures vary within the location in the engine compartment, and you can do everything from warming food to actually cooking food. Rocker arm cover, yeah, you're gonna great place to heat things. You've got your intake manifold, another good way to heat food. If you want very, very hot temperatures, then you find your exhaust manifold. And that's where your temps are going to be the highest. Not much of an exhaust manifold on this one, but I can get back down inside there. We're not talking pots and pans kind of thing here. We're talking foil wrap meals, hobo meals, whatever you want to call them. And you can cook food that way, fresh food. So it's not based off of temperature. It's going to be based off of heat and time. So you find your locations in here on whatever vehicle you happen to be using. Older models are obviously better because you don't have all that junk, all the plastic emission controls, all that stuff on there. That is going to be a hindrance to getting to things. But you can wrap your foods, fresh foods, raw foods, and cook them based on the amount of time that you're going to be driving. Now you can see the difference in the engine compartments. The first one was off my M151 Army Jeep. You can see how uncluttered that was, and it's going to make things easier. Newer motor, big Ford motor, jammed into a teeny tiny compartment, and half of the motor is underneath. So I'm going to have fun trying to find places that I can actually wrap foods and put them in various locations on the engine compartment to heat and or cook. I know I have read on guys who have done this before. They've actually cooked pork loin roast. They've done fish fillets. They've done various meals literally cooked within their engine compartment. Now I know it goes back. Cooking on the engine goes way, way back. But it's generally you take a can of pork and beans or whatever, you poke a couple of holes in the can, you put it on an exhaust manifold, and yeah, it heats right up. I want to try to get away from the prepared foods, canned foods, and go with fresh food meals. And you will see my successes and my failures on our Gold Mines and Buried Treasure channel.